to speak. I have to be silent in that suffering, because this is that is such a deep suffering, that if this world has been cruel in this way, unwelcome in any way, this is a suffering that I can only be with that in silence, because I have nothing to, talk to out of or some other. This is a truth that is too big for me. My heart cannot do anything with it other than to be with you and in sort of sorrow with you. That's all I can do. You are my precious son, who I love, and who I want another life for you than a life of permanent suffering, all right, and of massive alienation. I'm not separate from you, so I can't insulate. I don't want to insulate myself. I want to be with you. I'm with you.
The problem is that we live in a world where everything's perceived to be separate from everything else, right?
Well, I don't live that perception. I live another thing. I live another reality. So. Well, I appreciate your clarifying for me what the issue was, because I would not have in any way figured that all out. I didn't understand that you were carrying this week. I mean, I knew you were dealing with something, but I didn't. We never actually talked about it. I don't think. I mean, I don't recall it in that way, so that doesn't mean that you didn't tell me, but I didn't clue into that. So I'm sorry about that. I feel bad about that, because that's, I want to.
Well, I didn't communicate how deeply and majorly it affected me. So as I said, I couldn't, because I was still in a state of shock at that time.
Yeah, no kidding. I understand that.
Yeah.
But it's so distressing for me, and to hear your pain. I just but. Can I just change the subject for a bit? I have some errands to do today, including doing some shopping and stuff for us. Would you be willing to come along? Would you open to
shopping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jewel. And I also need to go to Best Buy. I bought this thing because I wanted to play some music up in my bedroom, because I really miss having music, and I don't necessarily, if you're watching something, I don't want to interrupt what you're doing. So I bought this thing. It's very nice and compact, but it actually requires an Apple tie-in. I don't want to necessarily buy new Apple equipment right now. It's sort of expensive. I'd rather save my money for other things we may need. So I need to return this thing and buy something else that's a little bit. It's also cheaper. This is a little more expensive. So I need to go to Best Buy anyway.
Okay.
So if you don't coming along, it'd be fun to have you come with me.
Okay.
And then I'm not sure how we're doing in the cricket department, but we have to. It's right next door to.
Yeah, let's stop by the cricket department.
Yeah. We can do that. And then, if you, on our way back, I can from the grocery store, I can get you something if you want something like a,
Yeah, we'll play fire.
But anyway, I'm gonna make some good chili tonight. I feel like I'm in a good mood for having a nice bowl of chili. So I'm gonna make that for dinner. But if you want to have like a go anytime. Would you be open to going sooner rather than later, like after breakfast or something?
Yeah, sure. Let's just.
How much time do you need?
Yeah, how much time do you need?
I mean, 15 minutes. I
Okay.
just have to kind of go organize.
Okay.
I'm going to do wash today and stuff too. Like if you have stuff you want to leave me for wash,
Okay.
you could just throw it down here somewhere.